Bubba Watson set to join us. Two-time Masters champ, by the way. Link Soul ambassador, investor there. Bubba joins us. Can you wear whatever you want at the Masters? Like, you're going to wear Link Soul starting Thursday?
Yes. I mean, I think you can't wear a T-shirt, but you better have pants on. Well, one thing, you better have pants on and a golf shirt.
Have you seen anything where you went, wow, they allowed him to... Remember when David Duval was wearing those, like, mock turtlenecks? And that was a big deal. He wasn't wearing a golf shirt.
Yeah, I must have been cold there. That must...
How did you get involved with Link Soul?
Link Soul, I've known John Ashworth for a long time. Obviously, he's a creative mind, a great man that loves the game of golf, wants to grow the game of golf, loves to give back. And so over the many years that I've known him and got to know him even more, the timing was right. I wanted a partnership with a company that I could be invested in, that I could have a little bit of influence, but also have, let the company influence me and the charity dollars they've raised over different T-shirts and different things. It's exciting to be a part of, and I feel like I'm part of the family, but it's so laid back. It's just easy going. It's lifestyle clothing, and golfing and surfing, any sport that you can think of. That's really what it's about, and just enjoying life. So it was an easy fit for me.
When you go to Augusta later today, do you have like your routine to prepare for the first round of the Masters? Does that start later today, that this is the normal progression that you're going to have to get ready for round one?
Yes, for sure. I show up, I get to Augusta early. I show up, and now with the women's amateur, with the drive, chip, and putt, and then me and my wife play. We have a grudge match, Condoleezza Rice and Lee Schleistinger, two members of Augusta. So it's boys against girls. And so we have a grudge match on Sunday afternoon after the drive, chip, and putt. We go out and play. Past champions can bring a guest, and my wife is obviously my guest.
When did you find out the possibility that Tiger would be playing?
Gosh, I saw social media started talking about Tiger being at Augusta. And I guess Tiger, a week ago, somebody announced that his name was in the field. I figured he would be at Augusta for the Champions Dinner no matter what. But obviously, for the game of golf, how exciting. I mean, the buzz around the Masters is already high, but now having Tiger name on the field list, it's even higher.
It's crazy that he could be playing in this, Bubba. As I've said to my audience many times, just walking that course, it's a whole lot hillier than people think.
Oh, 100%. My dad went for his only time. My dad went was in 2008, and he couldn't walk the course. He didn't know he had rheumatoid arthritis, and he had no idea that how hilly it was, because on TV you can't really see it. And so he set on one. He watched a one tee shot, number 9, number 10 tee shot, and 18, because they're all right there. And so that's what he did. Waited for me for 5 hours for me to hit all those spots.
You remember the first time you played with Tiger?
Oh, first time I played with Tiger. Yes, it was, if I remember correctly, it was a practice round 07. We were at San Diego, and I knew the only chance I could play with him is wake up real early and show up, and hopefully he shows up at the same time. And I actually got out in front of him, and then he came over the North Course and in San Diego, the Torrey Pines. He came over. He was on number 9. I was on number 10, and he came over and said, "Can I join you?" And the reason why he said that is because I sent him a Christmas present in 06. Dave Chappelle made a skit where they made fun of Tiger, and he says, "For shizzle." I've always wanted to say that. And so I sent Tiger a shirt, not knowing him. I sent him a shirt that said "For shizzle" for Christmas. And so that's why when he saw me, he was like, "Oh my gosh." So he went over there, and we became friends ever since. He's loved me ever since.
That was the racial draft on the Chappelle Show, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then, I mean, I know so much about it because he puts the glove on the wrong hand. He puts it on like for a left-hander. I mean, it's just the red shirt. Yeah.
Is Augusta set up for a left-hander to succeed more than a right-hander?
I don't know. Jack Nicklaus did pretty good around there.
Yes, he did. He did
Six-
well everywhere, Bubba.
Yeah.
He did well
6
everywhere.
wins. Yes, for sure. Tiger has what, 5?
Yeah.
Jack had 6. So us lefties haven't got to that level yet. But I think Phil has 3. I have 2. Mike Weir. So I mean, if you're playing good golf, it really doesn't matter lefty or righty. But obviously, history proves that righties are doing better.
Yeah, but there's more right-handed golfers, Bubba. So if
I
look,
know, but I didn't want to say that. I was just trying to put pressure on all the righties this year. That's what I was trying to do.
Okay. If I gave you one club to play the Masters, let's just play. You were going to play Augusta, not the Masters. I gave you one club, and that's all you had. What would you use?
Always a 7-iron. Always. No matter what the course is, it's a 7-iron all day.
So if I said you only use a 7-iron, what do you think you shoot at Augusta?
Tournament tees, pretty long. I mean, I would have to say I'd break 85. The green speeds are up to tournament speeds. Yeah, it'd be 85 would be really good.
What are the benefits aside from being a former Masters champ? You get to play every year. You get to go there and play. What are some of the other benefits of being a Masters champ?
You get free dinner on Tuesday night at Champions Dinner.
Okay.
Being able to show up, being able to take some friends throughout the year.
Can you stay on the course during the Masters?
Not during. I've never stayed on the course during the Masters. I promise you, there's probably some legends of the game that stayed on site during the Masters. I'm not a legend of the game, so I have not stayed on site during the Masters.
I'd like to know those stories about the legends of the game who stayed on course because they probably had to, Bubba.
It's just true.
But isn't there the place where the amateur stays? Is that the Crow's Nest? Yes.
Yeah, so the amateurs stay there. I'm taking a wild guess. Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, maybe even Gary Player probably stayed on site during the Masters. So you get to play. You get to have the green jacket in your locker when you show up. You get to bring a guest on Sunday, the Sunday before. My wife's played every year since I've had that privilege. It really, you just belong to the club, even though you're not a regular member. It's just, they make you feel so special and part of it that week, that whole week. And that's why I show up for the ladies amateur and the drive, chip, and putt, is because I want to be part of the club. I want to grow the game of golf just like the membership's trying to do.
I took a divot one time when I played there. I brought it home with me. That's bad, isn't it?
No, because there's a lot of people would love to do that.
Yeah, I
Do you still have the divot?
No, but my wife was like, "Are you going to put it in the yard and try to grow?" I said, "I didn't know if I put it under a grow lamp or something." But haven't people tried to steal the sand out of Augusta or I don't know, like little vials that they take with them or something. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know if I'll ever play it again, but I took a divot, put it in a baggie. That's sad.
I should have taken some of that pine straw I hit off of in 2012.
Hey, it's great to have you involved in Link Soul, and I know you're involved with a special T-shirt this week with Lee Elder there, and actually we're showing it right now. But no, it's great company. I'm glad you're part of it as well, and you literally put your money where your mouth is when it came to Link Soul. So it's great to be part of that program with you, Bubba. Thanks for joining us, and have fun next week.
All right, thank you. Thanks very much for having me.
That's Bubba Watson, two-time Masters champ.